hopefully we can do this broadcast. Fuck Karmic. First we fuck Storage. I will get under his skin every single day from this point on.
All the
So
sad
that bitch
clowns
crumbles or answers.
in this sad little world. There's one from the sticks who sticks out like the swollen and sore thumb.
Welcome to tonight's episode.
He continually
Storage
suckles on
pours. Buying from the
a
poor.
Minnesota moron with a wintry chip on his virginal
Hope
shoulder.
everybody's doing well tonight.
That Karmic X has many regrets. An injured ginger who cries on the net. Homo hick, whose jokes are bricks. Is he a slow, oh, said really sick? Brains are not his strong suit. Being whipped by guilty is the hokiest yob on YouTube, a leather-bound punchy bag for a wave better men. Crippled brain, crippled crotch, crippled dumb little twits. Catalano's
He's such a gay
crippled clown
and
clips. Crippled sense of humor, idiots with no wit. Catalano's
Think
crippled
I am
clown
nobody.
clips. Look at all these losers.
Karmic, you are mine.
How about that one?
Let's go. Come, yo Joey C, your neighborhood is spooky, like the comic killer, our best friend Tukey. Yo Joey C, you always say you have a great sensibility, like ROJ. Yo Joey C, the super chats are seamless, just like Cardiff Electric, who's a motherfucking genius. Let's go.
You're a punk, a sissy, your nickname's doodle. Your feet don't match and you don't love Jesus. Punk, a sissy, your nickname's doodle. Your feet don't match and you don't love Jesus.
Yo Joey C, your neighborhood is spooky, like the comic killer, our best friend Tukey. Yo Joey C, you always say you have a great sensibility, like ROJ. Yo Joey C, the super chats are seamless, just like Cardiff Electric, who's a motherfucking genius.
Anybody want to send me some tortillas and some watermelons? I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? Why you be bouncing on me, bro?
Let's go.
How about that one? Huh?
Good evening to all my chatters. Let's start out by saying hello. Let's see who's here. Let's acknowledge Calverton, crippled brains, crippled crotch, crippled cooters. I like that, yeah. Let's make a deal. Nice podcast. Hello, Dan. Welcome. Brandon Deft here. Hello, Brandon. Calverton, crippled clown clips. Yes. All right, boys and girls. Johnny Payton says, ready to rock? I'm ready to rock. So, you motherfuckers, 13 minutes I was silent last night. I didn't pay. That was my fault. I can't blame you guys. I guess everybody was telling me. Does he know yet? You guys had a good laugh on me last night, didn't you? About 13 minutes, I'm fucking jawing and fucking cussing and fucking screaming, and I'm fucking muted. I was laughing my ass off. After the show, I went back to look at it. I always do that anyhow. If I missed any chats, or I'll read the chats, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Sure enough, I look over my mic, and I guess someone had said, there's a red dot on your mic, which means it's off, because this is supposed to be touched. You touch it goes off. But it's real sensitive. So I must have, in my rant last night, I must have hit it off and didn't realize it. Thank God it wasn't the whole show. Can you imagine if that was the whole show? Oh, my God. But you guys got me. It was, and I'm glad you guys got a good laugh out of it. And I would not blame you guys. I should have just paid it. I was such in fucking rare form and just in my zone. Turbs McGurk says, hey, man, good to see you. Happy New Year to you and your wonderful. The same to you, Turbs. Welcome. Glad to see you, buddy. Hope all is well with your family. Yeah, it was fucking crazy, man. Then I fucking, I was pumped up after that. I was charged up. I was feeling good. So I'm just goofing around on the internet, and I'm checking out shit, and then I'm sitting here and I'm doing some other work, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'd see if Rocco's going to be doing a Saturday morning stream. So yeah, so JT sends me the link, and I go in there, and I get back there about 9:20, I said, all right, let me just close my eyes for a minute. You know, I got some time. Even if I come in at 11, he'll see that I'm here. You know, fucking woke up at 2 o'clock. I closed my eyes at 9:20. It was like 2 o'clock, I think it was. He was already on 4 hours, almost at the end. But you know, gotta love Rocco, man. You know, everybody. A lot of people tried to tell. I'll called in. I'll pay you this if you never speak about. Listen, let's get one fucking thing straight. A lot of people might not like me, but Rocco does. And he says that repeatedly, and there's nothing he's going to take from anybody to not do what he does when I do a stream. Okay? That's just Rocco. Okay? Like I said, I owe a lot to that channel because they keep me alive, you know? And like he said, you know, OJ didn't agree with something was said that, you know, Karmic thinks he's my status. He's popular now, but I took off a long time. So, and I just came back and I'm on a fire. Karmic X, does anybody know if he rebutted to this fucking thing? I didn't see the bitch all day. I didn't really look for him. Okay. But we're not going to talk about his girlfriend. Like I told her last night. I didn't say nothing about his girlfriend, you know. You know. There's going to be a lot of that coming until that prick fucking, I'm telling you. He asked for this. That's all I'm going to say. Got nothing to do with it. But everybody enjoyed it. I got a lot of compliments. I got people said they signed up, bought a membership because of it was epic. And that's what I want. That's what it's about. You understand? That's about me being like that and us being together and me, you know, respecting your boundaries and letting you guys do. Kahuna, I see all your fucking chats all over the fucking dabblers. Go fucking suck a dick, you fat Santa Claus bitch. That's what you are. Clearwater chat, hello. You're a fucking jealous fucking piece of shit. Anytime someone gives me anything, you got to fucking be there to fucking sour on it. You are so fucking bitter. It makes me sick. You're the most bitterest guy around. I mean, you don't even do it in good fucking taste. So fuck you, Kahuna. That's all. And I know your bitch ass is watching. I know you're watching. You don't resist when I'm on fucking air. Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. Okay? Oh, and then if Meat Whistle's here, it was me talking to you in the chat, on the private chat in I don't know what it was. We were on TikTok or the other one. He said, this ain't Joey C. Joey C wouldn't answer me like that. It was me. And I forgot to say, I told him I would say, give him a shout out on B Dabber. So Meat Whistle, it was me you were talking this morning. It was definitely me. So nobody's got my account. So supertips.gg/Joey C is up and running. I think I got it up in the chat. Let me double check that. Is it up? Do I have it pinned? I don't have it pinned. Look at that. How about that? So that's fucking thing I missed. All right, so we'll fix that right now. Put that in there real quick. Where the fuck is my super tips? Oh, here we go. All right, let's put that in there real quick. Get that pinned on the thing. And so I got to say that for the most part, the Dabbleverse was pleased with me yesterday. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of people shit on me. I know, like I said, there's a lot of Rocco's fans. They really hate me, you know. Fuck all them. You know, they're the band leader with fucking Kahuna. Kahuna who? Huh? Kahuna who? Fuck Kahuna. Okay. I'm sure he'll be all excited tomorrow when they fucking debut me on fucking Belly Brothers. He'll be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, he's a fucking tard. He is a fucking tard. You know why Meat Wilson thought it wasn't me? He said, you spell too good. I said, that's my shtick. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that I know? Yeah, I'm not dumb. You know, I could play dumb box of rocks, you know. Meat Whistler's all right. He says, I like you. I don't know why you think I hate you. I know you do, man. Because I just try to get the chat going and fucking get you going. I know that. Same thing Cupcake says. Ain't got nothing to do with it. He just wants to get me riled up so I hit that fucking milestone, you know? All right, it's pinned. Supertips.gg/Joey C. Super tips are a good thing. I got all those new. Oh, look at this. We got a Tim 422. Welcome to the Alpha Show. Signed up as a membership. Yesterday we got during the stream with the daytime, the early evening stream, we got 60 new memberships. So we are now at one. We're 10 away from 100. We got the 10 from Nice Podcast from Dan, and then 50 from Nick Saw. And Nick Saw, where's he at? My nigga. That's for him. Brought us to 150. So we're 50 away from the 200. So that's our new goal for 200. 50 to make 200 memberships, and we'll do it. So you feel like donating, give them up, help us out, be part of the team, because we're all going to have a good year this year. And we're going to fucking teach some lessons to Karmic X. We are. I promise you that. Explosive. I promise you streams, when I'm doing streams against on him, it'll be like every time like that, like last night. I won't miss a beat. I got more season under me. I got my head on straight, and then the people fucking, of course I'm still heavy. I still got some fat. I didn't lose all my gut, but I was 260 and a 48 weights. I dropped to 212 and to a 36 weight, but I still got a little bit of fat. I mean, there's still a stomach here, not much left, but when I get to 185, then I'll be trimming the stomach. But I'm getting my arms up and I'm getting, my shirts are looking better. I'm losing my breasts. I don't got the big fucking saggy titties no more. Pop. My arms are looking good. I'm looking good, man. I'm looking good. I don't feel 60 no more. You understand? That's the whole thing. Bam. So I don't know. I just want to know if Karmic did say anything, if anybody talked to him, if he did say anything, or did he do a show? I didn't see it. Let me know so I could get it and go see what the fucking prick's got to say. Okay. And I went hard. I think I went really hard on him. I don't give a fuck if I went hard on any of his family. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fuck him. You know what? I learned one thing. If it's good for them, it's good for me. So fuck them. He wants to fucking go hard in the paint on me. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad you guys enjoyed it. So let's see what we got here. Let me see. So we're going to try to here. Let me just give you a tip. All right. So last week we bet on some, there was really lame storages last week. There was not really good ones. And this is not moving season technically. So they're always usually not that good. And there was a lot of expensive stuff last week that even the prices they were going for, we seen them. You guys showed. That was not, some of that stuff was the one that with the shoes was for $4,000. There's no way, So a lot of stuff overpriced. So the key is you want to get something $20, $30, $40 because you got to get a truck, you got to pay the deposit, you got to pay the tax, you got to pay the fee for the auction house. So so if you're working with a couple $100, you want to stay in budget. You want to stay, and believe me, the shittier lockers turn out to be sometimes the best lockers. You might throw out a lot of crap, but you just could find, because most of those shitty lockers belong to fucking not so stable people that might be fucking, not so kosher, law-abiding citizens. So they have a tendency to hide shit in that fucking those storage units. And then when they get locked out, they're like, oh, fuck, And that's the problem. But then the downside is they might have something in there they stole, and then you go to the pawn shop or to sell it, and you get pinched for it. That's why you got to take the paperwork when you buy the storage units. You have to. You got to keep everything right, because let me tell you something. It's like, I don't know if I've talked about this. A few years ago, someone got my identity. Someone's working in California under my Social Security. It's been going on for a couple of years. And someone tried to file income tax the last 2 years in my in my name, And the first year they filed I think it was 80-something thousand income, blah blah blah, and went through the process. They got all my pedigree, and the IRS had put a stop on sending out the refund because they saw inconsistencies, because I was pretty consistent the last 30 years of how I did my taxes, pretty much always the same across the board, And so they thought there was irregulars there, and they sent me a letter. So I called in and I said, it's definitely not me, because I'm not working no more. I collect my SSDI. Was forced to leave work, so I'm getting paid out of the SSDI insurance policy that I paid into for all the years I paid taxes. I said, and then in 2 years I'll be on regular Social Security. So they go, well, we thought so. So don't worry that they're not getting that payment. So I started asking questions. They said, I go, we can't give you no information. It's under investigation. We knew it wasn't you. You confirmed it. So you have to go in and fill out these forms to protect yourself. So I said, well, what about if they're working under my name? You know what he told me? The Social Security Board has no repercussions to protect anybody that gets their identity theft, that gets their identity compromised. And if someone works on it, they have no recourse. So if someone's working under my identity and they go out and they get a DUI or they kill somebody in the car, and then he runs and they got a plate that's, let's say he's got everything, the car registered in my name, everything, and he kills somebody and they pick me up on a warrant in Florida, there's nothing I can do but go to fucking jail and fight and try to prove I'm innocent. There's no repercussions. Nothing in place by the federal government to protect people getting their identity. It's a nightmare. The IRS now, they won't come after me. So that's fine. So that was 2 years ago. Last year, someone files this, I don't know if it's the same person, filed another tax return in my name, and claimed $247,000 income. And I could show you all this in the IRS. Okay? $247,000, bam, automatic flag because it's already locked. So, I locked all my credit reports. I did everything. So it goes into, now Social Security gets this, that, wait a second, you made $247,000. So I was in jeopardy of losing my fucking income from my disability. So even though they had another, I sent all the IRS papers to them and that stopped it. So, and it's still showing. I go, take that shit off. It's not me, but they can't. And I go, if they're working under my fucking Social Security and you know what to give me the information, so I can call the company, they won't give me nothing. And I talked to a couple people in a group people that had their identities taken, and they said it was a nightmare. They went through hell. One guy said it destroyed his whole life. He lost everything. Took him 12 years to finally get his life back together. So it's terrible when they do this. And it's these fucking bandits. And I'm guilty because I take all these fucking solicited calls, and like a dumbass, sometimes I'm fucking not in the right frame of mind, and then they'll ask me questions and I'll answer them. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just do that for? Why did I give the guy my Social Security number on the phone? And I catch myself and it's too late. So beware, I'm telling you, because when it happens, it's a nightmare. And I'm in a nightmare jungle I've never talked about it because it's really personal. And I tell you what, I'm not afraid of too many things, but this fucking just really kind of bugs me out because I don't know who's got it. I don't know if this guy's a criminal or if it's illegal immigrant. I don't know. All I know, they did say it's someone in California. So I'm assuming it's got to be someone that's probably illegal here, or these people that get your identity, they sell them to people that need identities. I don't know. I'm not getting the information the way I want it. They said to get a lawyer. The best thing is to get a lawyer, let the lawyer handle it. Okay, so I got to go spend all this money on lawyers. But the good thing is the IRS knows it's not me, and they know, because thank God I stayed consistent filing my income tax every year. Thank God that they were smart enough to see there was definitely a big hole somewhere. So thank God for that, because you know what, I could have wound up in prison for a crime I didn't do, and it could have been a lot of years, and I still could be in jeopardy until they fucking capture this fucking idiots working under my name. But that's the first time I've ever spoke about it, and it's got me a little agitated. But I'm hopeful that I'm going to come out okay on it, because I didn't do nothing. I really didn't. So, and I'm a firm believer, if you're innocent, truly innocent, the truth will come out in your favor always. It might not always be right away, but if there is a God, which I know there is, he's going to have my back on this. So that's the way I gotta believe. So, all right, let's see. I said I recognize this. Tim 422 flip flop. He gifted one Catalan TV. Hey, thank you, Tim. It was very nice of you. That now makes us 151, 49 away. All right, thank you. Let's see what else we got before we go into the storage. Okay, we Jump and Slash received a gifted member. He received, thank you, Tim. Jump and Slash got the free gifted membership. So make sure you Jump and Flash that you thank Tim 422. My man 2K the puppet received a gifted membership by Tim. So Tim obviously gave another one. So here's the other gifted one. So Tim gave a few memberships here. Thank you, Tim. Tim 422 gifted another Catalan team member, which 2K got that. And then Tim gifted another one. And so he got one from Tim, two from Tim. Is it one or two, or is it three? I don't know. I think it was, no, that was two. Tim did two. So thank you for the two. And then he bought a membership for himself. All right. So that's very good. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right. So let's, anybody got any information, any karmic information for me before I get into the storage thing here? Anybody got anything? Or you guys want to keep it on the download and let me fucking do all the work myself? They need to throw that. They do. I mean, but here, this is one of the biggest crimes today is identity theft. One of the biggest ones, and one of the ones that they don't have a really grip on it. There's no really recourses for it, because like I said, I went into I found a group of people that have had this problem for years, and I talked to these people, and they said it was like hell. One guy said he had perfect credit, home, cars. He lost everything trying to prove his innocent because I guess the person went out and did a serious crime and he got arrested and everything. And he was innocent. He fought it for 13 years. He went through hell. He rocked this, and he said, he's an educated guy. He had a good job, and he says, don't ever take anything for granted when this shit happens. Take it serious because you think, it won't happen to you. I'm telling you. He told me, make sure you protect your credit, keep your credit, keep it frozen. You're going to get that credit card on there because these people can get anything out of you, anything. And they're good at it. And it's one of the number one crimes today, a white collar crime of stealing people's identity. It happens every day to thousands of people. And I tell you what, it's scary because my only fear is this, is if someone goes out and does a serious crime and they kill a bunch of people and they get away and somehow it attaches my name to it, whatever, if they got a car in my name or whatever, or someone spotted them and said, hey, that guy's name is Joseph Catalano, and they do search, and then they pick me up. I'm just driving down the street in Florida, and I get rolled through a red light or I'm speeding, and they pull me over, and all of a sudden they go, give me your license. I give my license. They come back with their guns out at me. Get out of the car, throw me on the ground. What's going on? You're under arrest for 13 murders. What? Try to get out of 13 murders when you're already in jail. Probably not good. You're probably, if you ain't got money, and you ain't got a lawyer, and that's going to be hard even if you got a top-notch lawyer. I'm probably going to be fucking convicted and go away for life. And hopefully, while I'm rotting away for 10, 20 years, that finally my case gets appealed and they reverse it. They find out it really wasn't me. And then I'm already dead because I'm 60. So 80, I'll probably be dead. And, at least my name will get cleared. So it is very scary. And these motherfuckers should be put in jail. Let me tell you something. I'm not a person that believes in hurting innocent people. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in anybody that's good people should not be. You shouldn't mess with good people. Thank you, Tim. Yes, and it's scary, man. I mean, I wouldn't even have the audacity to do anything like this to anybody, man. It's scary, and I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to say that it don't bother me. It bothers me that I'm scared to death about it because, God forbid that happens. I'm going to be fucked because I ain't got no top-notch lawyers. And my luck is I'll sit and rot and then it'll be too late. I'll be gone. And so, yes, be careful. Protect your identity as much as you can because it's sad. All right, so let me explain the story to you. Like I said, last week we bid on some. I didn't win any, so there was no sense of going live. I said, this is how I said, we'll bid on them. Now, I just looked before I got on. It looks like there's a bunch of them that are going to be done early Monday morning. So if we bid on anything, we catch anything tonight, and we're going to win them, I'll go live to show that we're the last couple minutes and show it if we won it. And then depending on what time it is, if I go straight out to the storage unit, and then we'll start doing the stream for that. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't win, we just got to be patient. If I had thousands of dollars to work with, I would bid on the bigger ones. And if I had a truck and a warehouse, I would do that. But you got to remember, I'm working here, restarting. I'm starting my whole life back together. And so I have to go in moderation of how I do things. And everything is timing and precision for me. Everything's budgeted for me. I budget everything now. I got a lot of expensive bills, and I'm trying to manage my money properly. And I always like to make extra money, so I don't mind doing the grind. I don't mind doing this. I like this. I enjoy this. And if it makes me a little extra money, it's a plus for me, for my family. So I'm not looking to be rich off of this, but I like to get it back steady like it was. And I would like to have a thrift store or a warehouse and a nice truck to do this the proper way. It's fun, and I think having you guys involved, helping me. Let's see this guy, Ryan 4764. Yo, what's up, my wiggers? Nigga, what up? That's right. So, that's why I want you guys to be vocal. If you guys got a gut feeling, say, no, I think you should get that one. I feel good about it. Just tell me. I don't always look at the chat. I'm more chat friendly now. But if I'm in a zone, I don't know, man. I don't even know how you can fucking give me a signal. What the fuck? How can we make a signal where I can, like a smoke signal, where I can see it? I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to glancing over to the fucking chat. But then if I got a bunch of comments piled up, and then so we got to figure out something. Let's see. I don't know. DM me. A lot of people got my DM, but I'll just keep my Twitter open and I'll see if any messages come in. It's like yesterday when I was laughing so hard when I was muted. It was funny as hell. All right, so let's see. I think. All right, so I put the postal code. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go 25 miles out. All right, so I'll do that. Oh yeah, I gotta put it on the screen, right? Okay, gotta do that first. All right, so we're going here. Which one is it? Wait a second. This one I gotta close out. So let me close this one out. There are too many browsers open. This one I can close. I believe I can close out. Yeah, that one I can close out. So this one is the one this is it right here. Okay, so we'll go here, share. All right, now we got that part done. Now we got to go down here, bring it up here, and then I gotta go here, and I want to go here. All right, and then I go here. All right. So I went 25 miles out, of course, to my zip code, and the first one right off the bat, which is at 12. So there are some ending tomorrow, Sunday. So it might not even Monday. So tomorrow, 12 hours from now is like 11. So 11 about noon tomorrow for some of these. Noon tomorrow for that one. About 11:30 for that one. So there are. Let me see. There's a lot of no. Right there. There's two of them that are the only one that's ending tomorrow, and the rest are Monday. Right? You got one day. Yeah, sometime Monday early morning. Most of these are Monday. So that's good. I thought it was going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. So there's a few of them there. And like I said, I'm only 25 miles out. I'm not going to go. I might go 50. And I could change zip codes too. And I could start at any point. I just got to be within reason. So let's see. Then we got, then it goes to the 4 days, which is the one when I was talking about Tuesday or Wednesday, which we'll go through these. So we're going to go through this whole page. And let's see if you guys see anything. But this first one is Land O'Lakes, which is Pasco County, next county over. It ends in 12 hours. Right now, it's at highest bid at 280. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys before? The ones I had last week. Let me see if they're still if I still can see them. No, I can't see. I'm not logged in. So, but anyhow, I was going to show you that one. Remember that one that was for $10 that I had put 20 on? That son of a bitch went for $90. That piece of shit locker that had the wicker dressers and the power washer. I told you, and that other one went for like $200. Not worth it. Someone was nuts because I did not see no $200 worth of stuff. So that's what I'm saying. When you bid too early, and then people in the chat room made comments that they're on here bidding against me just to fuck with me. So you bid once, and then if you lose the bid in the middle when you got a couple of days out, you just wait to the last day. It's better to do it for the last day. Is what I should start doing. I could do this. I could just do the show like I do it twice a week, but start the first day when the show is where we catch a fucking story through that day. That's kind of I think what Rocco was hoping for today. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. So what I'll do is we'll do it this way for tonight, and then the next phase, I won't stream until I know that they're gonna be available that morning, and then we'll go in and we'll bid and we'll be part of the last minute bid, and you probably could catch something. So that's what I'll do. He's right. I mean, that's the way it should be done. Because doing it this way, all I'm doing is showing you guys a bunch of stuff, and we're doing bids early, and then I'm checking it out when I'm not live, and then I'm seeing it going up, and I'm watching them. So I'm like, I'm dead in the water here. So it's more funner. I think we'll do that. So we'll just chalk this up as just another test run stream. We'll bid on stuff, and if we catch it tomorrow, we'll definitely get it. But I'm going to do it that way. We're going to do it whatever comes available that day, that morning. We'll do the show. So it has to be a morning show. Then I have to change the whole format, or I could do it the night before. If I do it the night before and then we'll do it the night before when it's 12, when it's down to between 12, 11, 10, and 9 hours. That's what we'll do because I would rather do it at night and then go in the next day and watch it. And if I think we're going to win, then I go live. I hit the live button so you guys can see that. That's how I'll do it. So that's going to be how I'm going to do it. That's exactly how I'm going to do it. All right. So this one is, I'm not going to bid on this, but let's see what beautiful wall art, DeWalt tools, furniture, easy unload. Get on this deal. It's not a private storage. It's public storage. Land O'Lakes. I'm assuming on 41 Route 41. I'm assuming. All right. So let's see. I mean, it looks like a bunch of junk to me. I mean, I don't know. This is an old locker. This is some old lady's locker or something, I think. mean, that's some old frames. I mean, unless there's valuables in here, which you don't know because these pictures don't tell you nothing. Nothing. But by the way, this fucking art is bad, and I don't think it was a well taken care of locker. So someone's got 280 in it. So this is where I think corruption comes in. Someone knows something, and someone's bidding on something because they know something. Is that a Madigan? Now, wait, that looks like Karmic. Look at it. Wait a minute. Wouldn't it be cool if I could get that? Look at that. That looks like Karmic. Look at it. We could dress that up and I could fucking put him in my show. Look at that fucking thing. Look at fucking Karmic. Lipstick and all. Look at that shit. That's Karmic's head. Look at it. There's his fucking girl's legs. Look at him going in for the kill. Munchie. Once you got the munchie. Look at that. She's upside down. He's fucking half here. Holy shit. This might be a freak's locker. This might be a freak's locker. You know? This might be more to this locker. Mysterious shit, the locker. Look at that. Isn't that Karmic's? Tell me that ain't Karmic X, people. Look at that. And look at that. It's Gilly. Look at it. Gilly and Karmic's. Look at it. Someone fucking made mummies out of them. What do you think of that? Calvert, Karmic's ex grandma's place. That's probably what it is. Oh my God, is a homosexual mannequin. Look at that shit, man. But doesn't it from afar look like him? Gilly's upside down. He fucking got her twisted. This is fucking, I told you, I think it's an old lady or an old man or an old freak. That's fucking hilarious. Man, oh man. I wish I could get that. I'm going to watch who buys this, see if this guy puts his shit up for sale. I'll get that fucking Madigan just to have for fucking bust his fucking balls. Dress it up with a fucking leather jacket, the fucking same sunglasses, right? Oh, that would be fucking something. Oh, he would fucking lose it, wouldn't he? Oh, that's fucking too funny. Oh my God. That is fucking me fucking, oh my God. Now here, what do we got? Yeah, this is definitely some kind of old lady. I mean, what the hell is this? I mean, look at this shit. This fucking thing's all 1970s. And pictures, got a lot of art. Probably books and arts. I mean, I don't know. I just, unless I see something that catches my eye, I don't know why. I can't see putting stock and letting something go that high. So this has got to be an inside job. Someone knows something. And it's possible. Oh, look at this one. 1,300 totes. This is St. Petersburg, right across the bridge. Tools, garage items, boxes, equipment, totes, bikes or scooters. The unit has tons of things for, this one looks, it's a 7x14. That's not a common info. Usually 5x10s, 10x10s, 15 by 10x15s, 10x20s, stuff like that, 10x30s. I've never seen one. I see the 5x5s. 7x14, that's an odd one. I didn't know they even, never heard of the citywide stuff. So they got a different dimension. Let's see here. I mean, here's another one though. It's packed to the gill. This one, I guarantee you're gonna find something. You're gonna find something. It's packed and it's packed good, almost to the ceiling. What's that there? Is that a fucking blower? The fuck is that? Is that what that is? A fucking leaf blower? Is that right? Am I looking at it? I can't read it. It's upside down. It says gas-powered shred and vac. Yeah, so it's a leaf blower. It's a fucking like a commercial one, something like you see with the fucking all the Mexicans running around doing landscaping with. That's a nice leather briefcase. That's definitely a leather briefcase. It's a little fucking. Here's the bike they're talking about. All right, what's that there? Is that a safe? No, it looks like a fucking. I don't know what that is. That could be a fucking a shredder, paper shredder. You know, it's just upside down. I don't know. I'm just speculating. What are those, fishing poles? Oh yeah, fishing poles. What's up here? Oh, look at that. Is that a chainsaw? Holy shit! This motherfucker might pack some bodies in this motherfucker. He's got the light. He's packed with the boxes I like to see. The banker boxes with the nice covers. I bought a locker once, all organized banker boxes, but I got burned on the fucking unit. It was a bunch of office papers works. I think he was in a tax account. It was fucking a bunch of people's old tax returns. Oh, I got fucking pissed off, man. I got burned so bad. It was really nice, and I'm like, I like the banker box, but I should have known, but that's usually for files. But I was hoping maybe it was fucking stacked with fucking money, You get burned every once in a while. And that's why you got to get, when you get experience, you watch. you learn. But I mean, this has got a lot of stuff. That's a lot of money. They got a lot of money in this one. Look at this. Is that a refrigerator? It sure is, ain't it? A mini fridge? It's a refrigerator door, ain't it? It sure is, right? Am I right? Yeah, I think I am right. That's a dog kennel. I mean, that's a dog, cage, rather, I should say. There's the fucking... Ooh, look at that. That could be a very useful tool. Very useful tool, especially down in Minnesota. There's a lot of enemies in Minnesota, man. I could fucking... man, there's a lot of people I hate in Minnesota. Man, you could just go there and fucking rally them all up and fucking lock them away somewhere, You could. Scoop them all up. A bunch of fucking tards come out of fucking Minnesota, though. It's I mean, you got Clown X, you got fucking Kahuna Booey, Steel Toe. You got a lot of fucking more in Ricada. You got a lot of motherfucking idiots in fucking Minnesota. I mean, that's a fucked up state. Really is. I mean, this is just fucking a lot of money. How much did they say I wanted for this bitch? And how many hours? I just got 1 day, 11 hours, 38 minutes. So this is done in Monday morning around noon, a little past noon. 1,300. It'll probably be, by tomorrow, it'll be 1,800. All right. Now here comes a lame one. It's got nothing in it. So unless it's something in there that can catch my eye, it's going to be another wash. This is just a bad season to do this, man. This is not moving season. This is not fucking. Plus today, fucking nobody has a home anymore. Everybody's fucking homeless. So the business is down, Everybody's living on the street or in a hotel somewhere. Look at that, though. This is another fucking old grandpa, fucking grandma, fucking with a fucking. This is fucking. Who would put this? Why would this be worth putting in storage? That's number one. If this is all there, I don't get it. Look at this fucking shit. It's not even worth to store this shit. They're paying fucking. I think they just wanted a dumping ground. They paid the fucking, probably got they moved in special for $1. They wanted they couldn't dump it anywhere, so they got it here. They dumped it, and they never had intentions of coming back. I gotta believe that. Look at this shit. There ain't nothing in this fucking thing. I mean, what the fuck? Garbage. Terrible. It's fucking. It makes me sick to see this shit. That's a dead one. All right, let's go down to the $60 one. Supplements and window blinds. All right, so this private seller. Okay, here's the fucking ripoffs. Private seller. Here's the one like all the boxes. See all the boxes. New books, Marvel and Star. Are these comic books? Now I got someone that DM me said that they collect comic books. If I get any comic books to get a hold of them, they will buy them. So I already got a buyer interest in comic book. I don't know if he's into Star Wars or Marvel. Who knows? It doesn't say comic books though. It just says fucking $90, and there's no fucking. All it says is fucking. Oh my god! New books, Marvel and Star Wars. You think he's talking about comic books? I mean, everything's packed. Let's see what the fucking code says. What do they say here? Are they just books? I don't know. It doesn't say the publishing. What it says? What does it say? It says publishing world. I don't know if they're fucking comic books, but they would be. I don't think they're anything old. It looks like it might be just new stuff that would be delivered to a store, is what it looks like. Yeah, see, I don't know. This one here now. This is a guessing game. If you got vintage stuff here, he didn't list that, but Marvel and Star Wars. I mean, that's collector names. Marvel and Star Wars. Both of them could go, if it's the right stuff, can go for big money. But he's very vague, and you don't see nothing. So is it worth $100, $120 to take a gamble? That's my whole thing. There's a lot of boxes here. I think you could get your money back, even if you sell the fucking books for $2 a fucking book. You might take forever, but I mean, it's a popularity, these two things. So someone might be out there, but we don't know what kind of books they are. What do you think? Let me see what you guys think. Would you take a chance out of something like this? I mean, if you were out here right now bidding, it is a big gamble. It's why they call it gambling. Yes, listen. You're preaching the choir to a guy that knows all about gamble. Okay, So I know that all of it's a gamble anyhow. Okay? So, but what do you guys think? You guys think it's worth a shot? Because it's probably Joey, can you read the title if you zoom in? The title of what? Joey, let me see what it says. A. Frobman says, Joey, you can read the title if you zoom in. I read the title. Oh, you're talking about the title of on the boxes? Yeah, I'm trying to zoom in, but I can't do it from here. I can go, let's see, I can do this. I can make this bigger, like this, and then I have to go, but see, I can't zoom in no more than that on the EV. I got to go to the YouTube side where I'm hosting it, and then I go like this, and I go like this. Yeah, I can zoom in. I got this. I can't read it. My fucking it's too blurry for me. You guys can read it. Tell me what it says. I can't see what it says. I mean, it's not that clear for me. It doesn't. I can't. Can you guys? Anybody got perfect eyes that can tell me? Because I'm zooming in. That's the best I can do. I'm zooming around. You guys tell me what it says. Here's a little better. Okay, here we go. Title: Gamera and Nebula. Disney Publishing Worldwide. All right, so these are regular books. Disney, 20 count per box. Weight is 27 pounds a box. So these are heavy books. These are regular books. They're not comic books. We now established that. So, yeah, I don't know, man. You'd have to have a lot of fucking people looking for this thing. So either, I don't know why this guy has this shipping. Did he have a Disney store before or something? Or is he just, did he buy these at an auction and that someone was trying to walk? I don't know. Or was it someone that had a store? They lost this guy. $17.99 USD, $22.99. Now, I don't know if that's the cover price. That's what each book goes for. Okay, so the books go for $17.99 to $22.99 on the market. That's retail. We just established that. So wherever these books, whatever store these books are in, and I'm assuming they're Disney stores, anything to do with the Disney, and that's the price that they would get for each book. So it's a typical tourist trap, souvenir shop book that tourists would go in after they take their kids to see Disney, and they're pulling their mommy's skirts and their daddies yelling at their daddies, "I want this book! I want this book!" And the dad says, $22.99, go away, but whatever. So that's wholesale. That goes right out the door because I'm not no fucking. I mean, that's retail. I'm no fucking. I don't have a retail store or a Disney store. So that right there goes out the door for a guy like me, right? So that price is not visible because obviously these are up to par with the year. So it's nothing vintage. So I'm not getting $17 to $22 a bob. Okay. I'm lucky if I'm going to get $8 a box, $8 a book, if that. Unless I put them, I make an online store on eBay, and I sit there and just wait it out and say, count how many we got, and say we have this many. If there's 3 different types of books, 2 different types, 4 types, put one of each book on in the store, and say we got quantity of this, and maybe it'll take us 2 years to sell them out, maybe. So, or I'd be afraid to go try to sell them to a Disney store as a wholesale price. Because what if this is fucking stolen shit? You know what I'm saying? And what if the shipment was meant for a store that I walk into? And they're like, wait a second, we had a stolen shipment here about last year. This is it. They run the fucking scanner on this, pop, bam, you get busted. You see what I'm saying? So this is not, I think like that. I do. I shouldn't think like that, but I do. Because you want to know why? I've seen fucking reality how innocent people get fucking popped for a lot of shit. And I mean, it happens don't go $10 a piece. Okay. So, all right, JT, I said 8, 10. You're right. 10, 12, 17 to 22 out the door. $10 to start. Yeah. But you're going to get people that are going to want to offer. You can make offer. Or if you go to a flea market and do a stand, you're going to get all kinds of, I'll give you $3. I'll give you $4. I'll give you $5. You got to bicker back and forth all day long. You put them on eBay. eBay's probably the best place to put them, or marketplace. But you're going to still get people, is that your best price? I'll buy a ball. You're going to have hagglers, and they're going to fucking try to lowball you. So it's going to be a mess. This ain't going to be an easy sell. You might be able to pick it up tomorrow for $100, and you got, I don't know how many boxes there. There's a lot of boxes there. So now I got to store them. I got to bring them. I got to get a storage, or I got to fucking go like I said, I gotta put them somewhere. I'm not gonna put them in my fucking house. And then I got to list them. That's the easy part. And then I got to sit back and wait. Then I got to pay for I'll charge them for shipping. I'm not going to do it for free shipping. And I got to do all this fucking bagging and fucking shipping and wrong in the post office. This is a lot of work to sell 1 or 2 at a pop. And who knows, you might sell 1, 2, 5 in one day and then not sell again for another 3 months. Nah. You guys agree with me on this or what? Where's Dave Hester when you need him? That's exactly right. Where is fat Dave Hester? Huh? Barry died. Didn't Barry die? I think Barry died, didn't he? The eccentric old guy that was really cool. And then how about the couple, the one that always fought? Didn't they get divorced? Brandy and Daryl died. I know Daryl died. Daryl did die. He died. And I know Barry died, but Daryl died. Did you guys know that? Daryl and his son took over, I think, the business. There was a lot of good ones on there, but he died. I had a couple of Atari. Let's see what this guy, Jim Sharkey says. I had a couple of Atari titled dug up from the infamous E.T. burial of Alamogordo, New Mexico. Yeah, I mean, like they say Star Wars stuff. Anything from they came out with a set in 91 or 93, not as valuable. The ones that are worth money is when Star Wars originally came out in 77. Anything toy-wise that's still in the package in excellent condition, those can auction out really good. The second version of it, not so much yet. Will be someday. Harry Potter books. Got to be the first edition. First book would be great. But a couple, first edition for sure. The first print she autographed a lot of the first print. And the really expensive ones, I think, are in a museum. But people have unloaded them. I mean, it's like, you remember the old Batman car in 1967? George Barrios built it for the set. He made the Bat, but he kept the original. There was a lot of replicas made. He had 3 for the series. His original one and 2 backups. And then then there was a bunch of replicas made, but George kept the original one, the one he made. He finally, after all the years of keeping it, he decided to put it in auction just to see what it would get. He put it, I think, for like $800,000 or something. It sold for $4.2 million. He never thought it would. Someone bought it, and they took a bad loss because it had to be someone that really wanted. They got the original Batmobile, but they said that after he bought it, he lost a lot of value in it, and I don't know that when it devalues like that. But now Adam West is gone, so maybe there's a chance of survival to that go back up. That's a gamble. $4.2 million. So he was shocked. Yeah, I watched that auction. It was live on TV. The original Batmobile, and then the Green Hornet car, which is one of my favorite cars. That was an old Lincoln, I believe, an old Lincoln or Thunderbird, old Thunderbird, or was it the Batman car? Was the old Thunderbird? One of them was an old Thunderbird, one was an old Lincoln, and yeah, George Barrios, he did a lot of great cars back in the day. Yeah, but Jim, you're right. You're right about that. And Jim says I collect. Jim says I collect arcade marquee signs from old coins op arcade games. Yeah, have about 300 or 400 of them. You name the game. Yeah. You know what also is big money? Old gas station metal signs, the big one. Union 76, stuff like that. In the thousands they go. You ever watch that show, Pickers? And those guys drove around all over, and they always found these collectors, and they'd be going through someone's farmland with all the fucking, the barns, and the guy would have rows and rows, or one time they went out and they got a bunch of old Harleys out there, and they were digging out for them, and the signs are worth big money. It's fun. Let me tell you, every time I used to travel, I'd always like going on Route 66, the original back road the original road that took you across America, Route 66, which is heavily now it's a landmark, and it's you see Route 66 all but down it. Of course, we got all the major highways now. You got I-10, you got all different, I-10, you got Chicago I-55, you got 74, you got 35, you got I-40, 44, you got all but 66 still runs. And you go on those back roads and take a trip across country, And you'll find there's a lot of farmland out there. People got stuff out there, and you'll stumble onto some shit, man. Sometimes some good deals. I was watching today a guy. He goes out and buys old Harleys. He does the Facebook market thing, and he likes going out. He does it a couple times a week. And he said every once in a while you get a real good, honest guy, and you catch a good find. And he got a Harley Sportster. And he said that he buys any Harley Sportster, old one like I got. He said the 883 was incredible. They could be sitting for 25 years. You tweak a few things, you'll get that. And if the motor's good, it'll start. They start. He said it's the easiest bike to work on. It's usually just a simple carburetor fix or a rebuild, or now that's just to get it started. The one he bought for 40 was rough, and maybe I'll show the video after we do some more storage things here. But he said he was talking raving, pumping up. He said it's one of the best bikes. The 883, the little small, it's the smallest of the group of the Harleys. It obviously was made for chicks. It was made for women to buy, or beginners. It's a beginner bike, but it's very fast. He said the bike's fast. It's lightweight, but mostly women that are learning, just getting their motorcycle license. That's the bike they prefer, and new beginners for men. But I like it, man. I mean, I can't wait till we finish. I mean, like I said, I'm in the stage now where we're doing electrical. I don't know nothing about the electrical. That's on my brother-in-law, and he's been working his regular job. And plus, the house that we're working on, that's ours. We got to go now. The inspector, we got the inspection coming up next week to pass for the framing, and then we got to do the insulation, and then I got to get the inspector out there to fucking inspect the installation. Once that's fucking approved, then we do the drywall. And then from there, drywall, mud, tape, and all that. And then we got to get that inspected. And then you got to get a final inspection for everything. And so it's and you're working with limited budgets. And so it's everything is my life is, I'm putting my life back together, but I'm no multi-millionaire. So I'm budget. I've always been good in math. I've always been poor with spending money. I've always had the money to do things right. Now that I don't have no bad habits, now it's the time that I have to budget my money. Good thing, like I said, we get this property over here that we're renting. It is very pricey, but we got 5 incomes coming into this place. So, it breaks down to not as expensive for each of us. We all chip in to keep it nice. But I don't like paying high rent. To me, it's a waste of time to give somebody that kind of rent to pay for their place. I just don't, it don't wash well with me. You understand? Man, there's my man. Here's my man. I'm just talking in general, babe. Just please chill. Nigga. Nick's all in the house. What's up, brother? So, I've always known how to be right in life. I just didn't care a lot of times, I was very poor. I was very wild with money. If I'd have saved 1/10 of what I blew, I'd have a nice nest egg, and I would not have to be so police myself. But it's good that I police myself because I need to. I need to tell myself every day that if you don't police yourself, you're gonna and you start sliding to the other side. You're gonna be bad at your age now because there's no room for error at my age. I know this. That's why I'm changing, because I don't want the hustle no more. I don't want to have to worry no more. I don't want to have to. So listen, here's what I have in money. This is how I got to manage my money. You pay your bills, you save what you can, and you live your life the best you can. You could have lived better and better, but my aunt had balls. She'd be my uncle. Yeah. So I can't keep going there. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. You understand? So I have to take what I got, be happy with what I got, manage the money right, and do things right, and still live as comfortable as I can. That's the best that's going to happen unless I get some rich old person leave me a couple $1 million, or I hit the lottery for millions of dollars, or by the grace of God, I just one of these investments going to go and it's going to be good for me, So it's never too late to become wealthy. You can do it at any age. Now that I know that I can't make no silly mistakes and I have to be right in life, 100 all the way across the board, it's retraining myself. And that took me a long time to come to grips with my terms. That, listen, motherfucker, I had to beat myself up in the mirror. Are you stupid? Why do you want to keep living on the edge? Why do you want to keep fucking taking all these risks? Why? Why do you think that you can continue doing this in life? And I know I can't. You're not young. You don't want to break the law no more. You want to do everything on the up and up. So if you want to be on the up and up, you got to fucking change all your ways. And that's what I had to do. And I still am changing. Every day I correct something that I don't like about myself. See, I don't got to worry about what nobody else likes about me. It's what I don't like about myself. That's what I got to change. What I don't like about myself. And when I do that, and I do it right, then I could show people, well, Joey is a piece of shit. He's capable of being a piece of shit. And you guys can sit there and call me a piece of shit. But you know what? He's made a great leap, and he's really trying, and he's showing it. He's showing it. He said that nobody believed he was going to get off his lazy ass and try to lose weight, but he did it. No one's going to believe this. No one's going to believe that. But he's proven us wrong. And then people start saying, all right, do we believe in this guy? Okay? Listen, Rochi, you could tell whatever the fuck you want in the chat. I tell you what I do. You don't tell me what to do, okay? So you shut the fuck up, you Brit bitch motherfucker, and you sit there patiently. You wait till I'm ready to fucking look at the next unit, okay? As simple as it gets, okay? Rochi Comes to America. Please don't miss that. Please give me full reports of how of a fucking jackass he really is in life, okay? And that's the truth. And I tell you what, I could credit a lot of people in this chat room the last 3 years who gave me sound advice, who believed in me, who always told me, listen, Joey, you're not a bad person. I met you in person. You seem like a great guy. Your family seems nice. But you just take everything too serious. Don't let these people get to you. And I would say, yeah, but I never listen. But now I get my noodles are getting better, and it makes a better Joey C. Some people say they don't like the skinny Joey C. They want a fat, dying breed Joey C. Fuck off, okay? Because I'm only going to get better. You know, it's just going to get better. I'm going to get better, stronger, look better. I ain't done fixing my looks and my youth. You wait. All right. This one is $60. It says supplements and window blinds. So this looks like a hell fucking locker. Closes in 1 day, 19 hours, 22 minutes, and 55 seconds. All right. This looks like a bunch of fucking, looks like pellets. Pellets of fucking blinds and fucking shit. That's what it is. Yep. That's what it is. Pellets. Here it is. Cord-free cellular shades. So it's shades and fucking, so there's money in this. Again, you're gonna have to sell wholesale to a contractor that might need the stuff that goes to Home Depot and he's remodeling the house. You gotta put a lot of work into this, unless you get someone that takes the whole shipment from you. You flip it, and that's the key. That's the best way. You buy it as cheap as you can wholesale. What you want to do is you want to buy it below wholesale so you could sell wholesale. That's the whole key to making money in this bit. If you buy retail, you can't sell wholesale. If you buy retail, you're fucked. You got to sell retail, and you're not going to do it. So you're going to lose money. But if you could buy below wholesale to sell wholesale, you're going to make money. That's a fact. That's one thing I've learned in any type of business I've ever done or anything. If you could get a product below wholesale, and you could be a guy that wholesales it out to people at a good price, you're going to make money because they're going to come to you. But you got to buy way below wholesale. You can't buy retail and sell wholesale because you're going to lose your ass off. You'll be done in a week. And that's what I've always tried to do. Look for the best deal and buy below wholesale. You buy below wholesale, you sell wholesale consistently, you wind up making a lot of money. A lot of money. So that one is just no interest to it because it's just, I don't have a fucking shade guy or a fucking someone that I know that's into the market for that. So it'd be too much work. Now here's one. It's got jewelry, another private seller. A lot of private sellers, I don't trust them. Jewelry, clothes, shoes, much more. Picks for references. Don't miss out. Note, table, and rugs, not. So they're not giving you the rug or the table because that's their fucking, what they got. But now this looks like some kind of war fucking pins or something, doesn't it? Like someone got, someone in the militaries? What's the value of that to a guy like that? No, that's not. It's just earrings. I thought it was some kind of war thing. It's fucking costume jewelry. I don't unless that's real fucking gold and diamonds. I doubt it. I mean, come on, let's see. There's no fucking way. No, it's costume jewelry. So this has got a lot of pictures. So let's see what this one says. All right, let's see. Gold plated. It's all gold plated. This one might be gold. Might be. This is the only one that looks real gold right here. It's gold plated. It's too yellow. That's definitely plated. That's costume jewelry. This might be 10 karat. This stuff here might be some 10 karat because you see the difference from the real rich yellow to the actual gold. This might looks like 10 karat gold. So there might be, that's why there is some gold in here. This is one of those little kiosk fucking that you see in a fucking mall. The guys that are out in the fucking walkway, they get the kiosks that sell the jewelry and the bags and all that. That's just what this looks like shit. But some of this does look 10 karat gold. So someone that's into the jewelry business is going to buy this. This is definitely not silver. This is just costume. That's costume. But this might be 10 karat. I don't know. It's tough to see. It's got a tag right there. So I could be wrong too. It could be, I mean, I'm pretty good at gold from fake. These are just cheap watches. I don't see nothing fancy about them. I mean, don't get me wrong. People buy watches. People do buy watches. You could sell watches, $30, $40 watches all day long. If you got enough of them and they look good, people don't want to buy an expensive, especially if someone want to keep it on for every day. They'll spend $10, $15, $20 on a nice watch. So if these are retail $40, $45, $50, you're going to get $20 all day long for these if you got enough of them. And you could peddle those easily. Watches like that are going to go easy. Yeah, so let's see. It says Swiss made. You know, if it's real, then it's, Swiss made watches are the best, they say. And this one is a Rolex. I'm not buying. You think that's real? Or is that a Folex? A Rolex, it sweeps. You know that, right? It goes. I don't think that it's an oyster. That's a standard oyster pearl. That's what they all say. I don't think it's real, but I could be wrong. I'm not a Rolex expert. I know there's a lot of great fakes out there. A lot of guys got some real good Rolex on the street that are fakes. I don't know. There's some wear and tear in this. Maybe this is why the locker went so high. Maybe someone that's a jeweler knows this is real. Maybe let me tell you something. I watched a guy. I was thinking not too long ago. A guy gave a lot of money for a bunch of Rolex. He says 100% they were legit when the guy brought him into him. This guy was an expert at jewelry. This is what happened to the guy. They were so fucking good as a fake, they passed through a fucking real Rolex dealer. And when the guy went to fucking take him to his people, they turned out to be not fucking real. And the guy that got him was gone with lots of money. So whoever made those fakes, that guy did a good hustle. He got him. Cartier. That's a good watch if it's real. I mean, that's a good watch. But these are all used watches. I don't know. It's a gamble because there's so many fakes out there. And this is a typical $35 watch in the store, that one. So let's see. Oh, I got one of them. I got a fireplace like that in my house right over here in the corner. They're the same one, but it's small. I don't have the double mic. I got mine's just the fireplace and then a couple fireplace and then it's got let's see, mine has got underneath it is the fireplace and then above it's got the shelf, a shelf going across the top. I don't have that. I just got it here like this, and then mine goes from here to here. It's right over there. I got it out of the last storage unit I got. It's right there, and it works with everything. It's pretty cool, and it keeps it warm. Keeps your house warm. They're pretty cool. Now, this is nice. Well, that's a nice piece. Clean. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice. That's nice leather. Be good for a podcast studio. It's too much money though. It's very well kept. The stuff in here. Clean floors, everything. Look at it. So the guy that's private seller, so he made it. He put it. Oh, you got some shoes here. What's you got? Uh-huh. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, still a little pricey. He's got brand new jeans. Look at this. This is a clothing store. Watch, clothing, jewelry. Interesting. What's that? It's Karmic. Karmic's clothesline. Look at that. That's how Karmic really looks in real life. Feminine. This is his clothing line that he hasn't told you guys about. The Karmic clothing line. Yep. See, that guy's into everything, this Karmic guy. Some backpacks. What's that say there? Spray what? Spray something. Spray Bagland or something? I've never heard of it. We got some nice bags here. Florida, that's the Florida Gators colors. So, or is that bag? Those are bags, right? Where am I at? Or fucking here. Here, we're on this one. Oh, New York Knicks. Is that a real jersey? Is that a real Knicks jersey? Huh. Little fucking Chihuahua dog, or little fucking pit terrier, bull terrier dog. And that elephant? The fuck? Fucking weird locker. Oh, what's this? Got some boots, serial numbers on them. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a little fancy fucking locker, man. Some more jeans. Some women's fucking slippers. Got some women's bags. Yeah, this is not a bad locker. It's at least you're getting some decent stuff, but you got to have a store for this shit. There's someone that's got a store. I mean, it's nothing. If those Rolexes are real, if that Rolex is real, you got something. If some of those watches were real, you got something. But not the price. The price was what, 7 something it was? Yeah, this was definitely a store. Whoa, what did it say? $7.99 for that fucking Schritto shoes? Whoa, where am I at here? Let me see this. Gucci platform multicolor logo print canvas slides, $799. Is that what they go for? Would you buy your fucking wife this? Anybody buy your wife this? If you were filthy rich, would you buy that? That's the ugliest fucking pair of fucking. I'd fucking have her head examined if she wanted to buy something like that. That is fucking one ugly fucking Gucci fucking multicolor logo print canvas slides. Ugh. $7.99. So if this stuff is legit locker with the name brand shit and it's not fucking fake shit, maybe someone's onto something. But I don't know. Man. I'm a dumbass, so don't go by what I say. I've never been right about anything. It's the way I want to keep it. I want you people to just know, and you guys say I don't know nothing, I'm dumb. I'm going to keep it just like that because you're probably right. As long as I let you keep that, maybe I could have some peace and serenity. So that's that locker. This is not looking good today. So I'm going to do this. Like I said, I'm going to scout. When I get down to the night before, we're down to 12, 11, 10 hours, and we're coming into the spring now. So this is when we're going to start getting the lockers. Are going to get really good. So we're actually starting at the right time, just a little early, but we're going to continue doing our show twice a week. But we're going to tweak it up a little bit. Be a night show the night before because these are now your 4 days, 8 days out. Here's a golf cart for $10 right now, but it's 4 days out. This is going to go for a couple $100. So it's too early. I wouldn't even bet on this shit. All right, so $10. You got that for $10. That'd be fucking. That's a home run there. You selling that all day long. If the fucking batteries are good. If you got to replace those batteries, you got too much money. We don't know if it's going to run because that's an older golf cart. So, but here's the thing. Let's switch up. And go to a different zip code. Things change just to see if we can catch something. I don't mind. I want to catch one. I like to catch one today if I can. 11:53. I've been on for the time I came on. I came on at 10:45. Been on an hour and 15 minutes. I mean, for what it's looking like, it's not good. So I'm going to put one more zip code. I'm going to put my old zip code in Holiday. 34691. And let me see. I'll go 25 miles out there. This is going to take me out of Hillsboro. And this is going to take me more down to Pasco. And what comes up? Let's see. Same shit. So it's all the same shit. Okay, this is Newport Richie. This has got Roadmaster bicycle, Casio electric keyboard, barbecue grill, patio furniture, bedroom set. $60 is not bad. This is the one. This is one I would buy. This is definitely one I would buy. I would definitely buy this locker because I got stuff here I could sell at a fucking flea market. I could move. There's movable stuff that moves quick in here, and that's the whole thing. You want to flip right away to get your money back. That's the least you want to do. It's not bad. It's nothing to look beat up really too bad. Let's see. It's just a house. It's just an average Joe's house. That's it. But that's the stuff you find stuff in. People bury their shit in here. That's is that a safe? Key right there, or is it a file cabinet? Got the key lock there. Well, you don't know. It could be something important in there, man. That's a desk. That's what it is. It's a desk. They got a lock on it. Yeah, I would buy something like this. This I would. I mean, people say you're fucking stupid. No, I'm not, because believe it or not, you flip a lot of this shit. It's not about making a kill. It's about just turning a profit, man, and having fun. That's the whole key to it, man. Yeah, see. But that's how many days out. All right, this is not. I'm not. It's just. I lost because I know there's nothing here yet, and I'm not excited because there's just nothing here. 60, 100, 310, 730. That was at one. $30. Okay, this one here. 3 days, 11. Serenity Mini Store, Newport Richie, Spring Hill. Tires, it's 40. This one's 500. Let me see. This is dresser, no. Chair, no. Box totes, dishwasher, vacuum organizer. Oh, here's one that's $980, and it's got boxes, helmet, car parts, tools. But this one's going to be a good one. Someone knows what's in there. But let me go. This caught my eye. This one right here. See what's in this one. 10 by 10. Newport Richie. It's clean. Everything's packed right. It's obviously someone's house. Miscellaneous stuff. It's got a desk chair, whatever's in those totes. It doesn't matter if it's household good. They could bury something in there, a piece of jewelry, an old coin collection. It could be anything that of value in there. You just don't know. So this is one I would bid on, because you also could flip the cheap furniture if people are looking for just the people that can't afford furniture. You could help someone decorate their whole house and give them a good one flat right. Say, hey, if you get it for $40, give me $200 for everything, and they'll do it. They'll say $200. I can fill my whole house. They'll do it. So big deal. I flip it right away, get $200. I make a quick $160, man. I like doing that stuff like that. That's the way to do it. And you can find people like that, because every fucking poor person in the neighborhood that's living on a check and they're just moved into a new place, they're looking for some quick shit to get their whole house done, pots, pans, the whole fucking thing. You give them the right price and you're in. And that's the way it is. They're happy. Another man's junk is another man's treasure. Always remember that. So we ain't catching none tonight. So that's going to be the new format. So let's see. Let's go. Let me see. I'm going to go out a little bit and see. I'm going to see the next group after tomorrow and Monday that's going to be ready for Tuesday or Wednesday. So let me see. So I'm going to go 33605. I'm going to go, this time I'm going to go 50 miles out. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to probably get a lot of the same stuff one day. I want to go where the stuff that's, let's go to page 4. 4 days out. So 4 days out. So 4 days and 10 hours. So it's 24, 48, Tuesday. This is Thursday. This will be ending Thursday, most of this stuff. Thursday morning. So then you got a lot of the 10, see? So, yeah. So this is what we're going to do. Wednesday night, 10 o'clock show. And then we're going to go to this zip code. So write it down so you keep me honest. 33605, 50 miles out. So we get the same page. We're going to see where we're at on the night before all these are up. Let's see, 9 days. How many? Let me make sure we got enough of them. Let's see. Get 6, 5. Let's see if there's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 that'll be up for Thursday. 1 for Friday. Then Saturday. And Monday. Tuesday. All right, let's see. Yeah, so Monday. All right, so that's one way we could go, but we could catch a lot of them if I do a Saturday night, next Saturday stream. These will all be ready Monday. Like we'll have like 20 hours, 20 something hours. These look, because there are a lot of 10s. So I think that's the best option. Next Saturday, 10 o'clock, we do a show. We'll do this. We'll do page. What page are we on? Page 5, I think. Page 5. Keep me honest. 33605, 50 miles out. We start there on Saturday, and we're guaranteed to get 1 or 2. We'll be guaranteed to get 1 or 2. So that Monday, we'll be streaming of me fucking ranting and raging, cussing and motherfucking people if they're not right, and me getting in and ripping shit apart. All right? Next storage thing we'll do next Saturday. Tomorrow I won't do nothing. Monday and Tuesday, I go after Karmic. Guaranteed. Late night rage. 11 o'clock show. Monday night, Tuesday night. Don't miss it. If the motherfucker's on, we'll snipe him. If he's got any rebuttal, we'll fucking answer it to him. We'll fucking go at him. And we'll fucking rip him apart. So that's the plan. So I'll set a stream up for Monday with Karmic. Going after Karmic fucking Clown X. Because we ain't getting nothing out of here. Let's go to the chat. That's how we're gonna do it. And then we'll be on pace. We'll never be behind. We'll always be what the hell did I do? We'll always be caught up. We'll be doing it within 24 to 32 hours. And then we won't have to wait for this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see here. I'll read some chats, but I got to get out of here, man. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. Super chats. We got nothing. We read all this. Okay, so that's good. See, if I'm not postal, I get no money. You see how it works? You're here, but you just don't want to be supportive, which is okay. That's fine. I'll live with that. But if I'm postal and I'm fucking going spurred out, they want to throw money at me. That's just, you guys got a demented mind, man, how you think, man. You really do. You guys are blowing all these great super tips. I did get some memberships tonight. I'm grateful. Appreciate you guys. Let's read some of these. Let's see what people are saying. When it does get going and we start getting the season I buy, it's going to be fun, man, because I'll buy. If I think it's good. Okay, women's jeans. Let's see. Women's jeans to go with Stutter and John's women's belts. Yeah. Drug Safe. Yeah. Palm Coast, baby. Jim Shark. I like Jim Shark. He's all right. Jim, you're all right. Looks like FJ and inflatable couch. You guys are the cruelest. The $20 bill a day long. That's a $20 bill all day long. Okay, you're probably right, Jim. I mean, you seem like you know your stuff. I take you at your word. I just got to be smart. I don't want to just get stuck with junk that I ain't going to flip nothing. And again, I'm not going to just buy stuff to throw stuff out and not get no. I got to get something. Hoochie, Calverton, yeah. Lowball it. You can't lowball it. That's the problem. If it's 10, you got to go 20. There's no lowballing. The only time you can lowball it is, let's say you bid on something and the guy backed out, didn't pay. They'll go to the next in line. Then they might come with a deal for you. But they'll say the guy didn't pay for it. We want to give it to you. Sometimes they'll say we'll give you a little buddy off. Sometimes they'll say you want it, or to go to the next. Hey, Spider. That's something. Let's see. That's something that I will wear. That's something you will wear. He meant to say. All right. Well, I'll consider that, Spider. If we ever get something like that, I got to put something away for you, buddy. You're my boy. A moron would pay that. Yeah, of course. So I got to be smart here. Karmic boots, yeah. Those mannequins, though, wouldn't there be something to get those mannequins? It really would be cool. My boy Digsaw. I love everybody, man. I just wish you start believing in me again. And I mean, the storage thing's going to be good. People really wanted me to do this, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy storage. It just takes time. You got to, once you get rolling here, it's going to be fine. Is it at the fireplace you got? No. The one that was there? No, I said I have one. The one I have is right there. See, it's right there. I kept that one. You see the fireplace right there? You see it over there, right there? Brown thing? That's the fireplace. But see, mine's smaller. Yeah, that one works real good. It's a nice piece. There was no scratches in it. I kept that. It's nice. That's the one I got from the other one, yeah. But not the one that you were showing here, Cupcake. But I said I have one just like that, but it's a little different, smaller. Yeah, we have it right there. I kept it. It's a nice piece. I like it. It lights up nice. It's cool. Yeah, you're right. But not the one that was in the other unit, no. Those are nice. They're pretty cool, you know. So anyhow, I guess I'm out of here, guys. We'll Monday, I'll set the stream. We'll do a karmic stream. If anybody has heard anything, send me a message. I want to say thank you for being here. Don't get discouraged. We'll get them. We'll get them. I love you guys. And Nigsaw, my nigga.
All the sad clowns in this sad little world. There's one from the sticks who sticks out like the swollen and sore thumb he continually suckles on. A Minnesota moron with a wintry chip on his virginal shoulder. That Carmageddon has many regrets. An injured ginger who cries on the net. Homo hick, whose jokes are bricks. Is he a slow oasted, really sick? Brains are not his strong suit. Being whipped by guilty is the hokiest yob on YouTube. A leather-bound punchy bag for a wave better men. Crippled brain, crippled crotch, crippled dumb little twits.